Hello, this is turn 4 of our World War II reenactment using Axis and Allies 1939 League of Nations. Right, well, first up, it's the espionage phase. So, Phil, you've got 3 spies somewhere. You can build more, by the way, just so you know.
Somewhere. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ones I've got.
You've got one in Greece. You've got...
I've got one in Greece. I do.
I think you moved one over to China or something. And
There is one
remember.
in Japan. I've got one in southern France.
There you go, southern France, yeah.
Okay, so the one from southern France, that's the easiest. Let's going to move into Spain because where else is there to go?
Oh, I've got to unlock the board for you.
Oh, you do?
There you go, that should do it.
Yeah.
It does do it. Okay, so we move into Spain now.
Okay. Oh, you're heading to Gibraltar? Oh, I know what you're going to do.
The one in where's the other one? I saw the other one. Oh, in Greece. Is moving to Turkey.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
And I have one in the east, I believe. That I keep forgetting to move. Which is now in where?
Palau Island.
Oh, Palau, really? Okay. Why? What's I going to do with that?
I don't know.
Neither do I. That's bizarre. Okay. Okay, well, I suppose I'm going to continue to move them south on 2, 3. I'll probably drop them actually in the southern Australia.
I will. Oh, I can't scramble without radar.
Dag nabbit.
Yep. Could have shot down your transport. Oh, well, I'll do a combat mission in the turn and get rid of it that way. So your spy will be in Australia. Can't do anything about that, but I can deal with your transport plane.
No worries. Okay, so there you are. That is the espionage move for the Axis.
We did say, though, that you could do your non-combat part of the move as well, didn't we? So free move, 1, 2...
Oh.
Yeah, but it's out of range, isn't it? That's your problem with that.
Yeah, so that's be next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
right,
okay.
my spies.
Oh, your spies. Where we're going now? Egypt.
Well, I'm keeping the guy in Egypt, so he's 45% embedded now. So once it gets to 45%, it only goes up 5% each turn. The one in Ireland is 15% embedded. And the one in Ukraine is also 15% embedded. And I am going to make no change.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to do a quick save because I have attempted to fix the turn counter.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But what I haven't done is I don't know if it calculates the income before or after it increments the turn. So what should happen this time is we shouldn't get the small countries get their additional IPC. So Sierra Leone and Liberia should remain at 0 and 2.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Do they?
No, they went up.
Oh.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to reload from that save game.
Yes.
Just want to play on from the espionage round and not.
No, I saved it after the espionage round.
If you want to reload, could you reload the espionage round and just not?
Yeah.
Save at that point and carry on there.
Yeah. I saved it just before I hit next turn.
Okay.
Just for this purpose, just in case it, did what it did.
Now, my upcoming plan may be silly, it may be not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't
I like the
know.
idea of you making a mistake. I've made
If-
loads this game.
If I make a mistake, you've won the war.
Fantastic. Well,
If
I
it
have
go-
a
if
horrible
it goes-
feeling.
If it goes well, I've won it.
I have a horrible feeling that the thing you're referring to is attacking Cairo, in which case, by my calculation, you're probably going to win. It's probably a mistake saying that, but I'm going to try and put things in place to make sure that doesn't happen by the time it gets round to your turn. I just realised I haven't got your.
Yeah. You're gonna have. I think you're gonna have trouble countering this one.
Oh, a different plan. Right. So what I'm going to do
It's
is
not
I'm going to
like he's really
increase
big
the
on-
turn counter, then hit next turn, and then decrease the turn counter, and then manually set the dashboard. So because this is outset, I'll have to fix it again, won't I?
Yeah, you have to fix it again. Yeah,
Change the
that's too
pointer.
complicated. That's too complicated for anybody.
It'll be fine on a new game. It's just like because we've had 2 turns in a row with the small islands getting their income.
Mm.
I
It's all
am
out
Yeah,
sync at
sure.
the start. I think
Yeah.
that didn't register me clicking the button. Where are we at? 0 and 2. Yeah.
Have Germans, don't I? I do have Germans there. Okay.
I think the centralized population.
I have Germans, and a lot of
Why is it-
Hungarians.
Not doing it.
I don't know.
Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot on Tabletop Sim. I've been doing web development, right? So when you open the debugger by pressing F12, I'm going to come straight into this game. God, why is it not doing it? And just out of habit, pressed F12. Right. Think. That not works. Why would it not work?
I
It's
don't
doing
know.
nothing.
I don't know.
All right, let's go back to the save game.
You've
have to
been
move your,
asking me, you bloody programmers.
We'll have to remove your spies.
Okay. Not a big problem. But I have noticed a problem for me, for my plan. Part of my plan won't work.
That's good to hear. I love the idea of you, like, failing.
Thanks.
It's a lovely thing to say to someone, isn't it?
It's just because the partitions on the board, my plan won't work in that section. Because I was doing it from memory, so. Like I said before, actually, this playing Becky at this does keep me up at night, thinking about my next move.
Right, I'm going to start by
I'll
just trying to-
wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, damn it, I know what I can do.
It's not like I haven't been making mistakes. I
Okay,
made
so
loads
move-
this game.
Removing spies, yeah?
Yeah, so it seems to have done it. Just checking.
No, my
if you-
spies-
yeah. Looks like we've got
Mm,
income in various places.
okay, need to be unlocked again.
Okay, so we're going to move from Greece to Turkey,
Yep.
and this dude comes down to southern Australia. There we go.
And France to Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, that was right. Yes, France to Spain. Your spies spend all their time moving.
Well, I do spend all the time moving. By the time I get to where they're going, it'll be too late.
Yeah, game will be over.
Okay. So, is that good? Are you done your moves?
Okay, we're on the German Reich move.
I don't know if this is good. This is bad. I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway. What do I have here? I have lots of guys in Western Germany.
The one I already have.
I have
Yes.
enough
Please.
in. Oh, the transport plane's there, but there's not an airfield. That's a disappointment. is a disappointment. What's that? Is that an SS? No, that's a veteran tank.
And it's
And two
another
Germans.
invisible fruit.
And here I have a mess of stuff.
Mhm.
Veteran. Is that a
What do you
veteran
think might
SS?
be
No, it's
that?
just a veteran.
No, just regular SS.
Veteran artillery. Wow.
Well, if I get it,
Okay.
so, keep getting
So
more money until I finally get what I want.
these my subs should be resupplied now, I believe.
If they
No.
stay their whole turn without moving with the naval base, yes.
Is that
No.
automatic? Is it?
Bro,
Yes,
I
well,
already
naval
flagged
base
in this game,
restores
you know
1 and shipyard can restore up to 5. So, yeah, it can just dink, dink,
No.
dink.
Because they're moving there, didn't I?
Grr.
Let me see.
Don't.
For that, I've got a lot of subs that need resupplying. Damn it!
They can also
Okay.
resupply because you've got the shipyard at Holland. That one's a right pain in the neck for me as
What?
well.
Holland, it's a pain in the ass, isn't it? I've done allies. I know how big a pain in the ass it
That's
is.
just weird.
No, I'm referring to those subs being a pain in the neck.
Oh, good. Because you can't hit subs with fighters, and that's all you've got. Denmark is a problem. I
What?
must admit, I've not really worked out Denmark because I've just been, and this is a problem as well because the airfield is in the wrong place. I was thinking it'd be down here, but it's not. I was thinking this is the crossover. I was thinking the airfield will cover 110, but it doesn't.
No.
Please don't
Well, the
say
one in
like
Normandy
that.
does.
There's one in Normandy now. It's a new one, isn't it?
It is new. Yeah, it's new for this
Ah,
playthrough.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so one. Oh, I need to purchase them first, don't I? 6. Got some trains to deploy,
Hey, yo.
which I'll deploy
Indeed.
on one. That's a supply truck. He will take on supplies in a second. No,
On you go.
won't this train pick up?
Oh, the trains they lock, so they need unlocking.
What the hell?
There we go.
Yay! Okay, so we're going to go across the border into Germany.
Tell you what, the fort's going to be in the way, so I'll place that one. Because what we can do, if we lock it first, and then I use the move tool for being the host. I don't know if you get that or not as a. There
And
we
this
go.
was going to go into Yugoslavia, obviously.
Oh,
not
from southern
upside down.
Germany.
Yeah. That's good. France has 2 oil. Stunning.
No.
German province.
I just became invisible just
Ah,
like that.
now there's a factory in Belgium, but you didn't build that, did you?
I didn't build a factory. Is there a factory? Where's the factory?
Factory, sorry, barracks.
Nope.
That's probably meant to be destroyed when you took it. So
Yep, didn't build
get rid
that.
of it.
No, didn't even know it was there. Okay,
No, I
one.
didn't.
So I've got
Don't
3
remember.
oil, 12. Shit, that's my transport plane, which is not on airfield, which is a pain in the ass. I do
Literally
have
got 2 airfields next to it. Like it could move.
good, but I think that's where the only place you can get back to where I wanted it close. I should probably have moved it back to
Or me.
Western, to be quite honest, because it was in Finland. I moved it back. Should have gone to Western Germany, to be honest. That's a mistake.
No, it couldn't have reached.
Oh, there you are then. It's moved back to that's all we could do. So it's going to be a
Yeah.
move. It's going to lag
Because
by
you-
move.
Because you took Poland last turn, you couldn't land in
I couldn't,
Poland.
yeah, that's right. That's why it's back there. That's on the
Mm.
that's on the piece. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, purchasing. So 3 oil.
Stop putting me on
3
You've got
oil.
some IPC you can move from southern Germany and Yugoslavia.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about oil. 3
You've got-
oil.
Yeah. You've got 2 more in Belgium that you can't get out yet without another train.
So I've got 3 oil. Actually, I probably should move that train. I should place that train in Belgium.
Yeah, can move that across for you.
That 2 moves up to
What's that
Western.
music in the background?
So 2 oil will move up from
What's that
France
music
to
in the
Western,
background?
which means I can move that oil out, and which is more important to me at the moment. I can build another train, obviously. I
Yeah,
have
gives you
one in
access to
Western.
5
You're hearing things.
oil.
So
I'm hearing
I'm
in
taking up
total.
one of them. So that's 5 oil.
What?
That's not too bad for Germany at this stage because they always struggle. So France,
Why am I lagging
with
so
their
bad?
4 IPCs, will do a build,
Hey, yo.
and that will be trains. Wherever trains are.
They're in one of the blue bags.
Yep, there they are. There they are.
Well, I would gladly go into a whole
So there
sadly,
we
I'm
go.
running
Train.
games.
Okay, and a train. Is that too much? That's 4. That's all I've got. So that would be a buy for France. So I'm going to need other
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm gonna run all the way over
Okay,
here.
so that's
and go
France
invisible
done.
and kill him from behind.
Which means I can now get the IPCs out of Belgium,
Mm-hmm.
which is obviously more important than the IPCs in Yugoslavia at the moment. So 5 and 1, and I have 5 oils. So if I click that, I'm going
You
to
can also
go.
get another 4 IPC out of Greater Southern Germany if that helps.
Stop it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
racist.
to wait for that at the moment.
Okay.
Stop it. You can't. It's
I'm
racist.
going to build.
You can't. Stop it.
Where
No.
are they?
No.
Oh,
You have to.
don't I get V weapons now?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, there
next
they
to the
are.
carrier.
There they are. There
I mean,
they
you
are.
shouldn't do. I'm going to change it so it comes in toward the end of the game.
1 and
But you do
1.
get them.
1 and 1.
Stop it.
As you might guess, there is a mission for this.
Seems so.
That's a good
Guess I
buy
need more
there.
infantry in Britain just in case.
That's a good buy. Excellent. Okay, so there's still 6 IPCs in Germany, 12 in 6 in Western, 12 in Germany. Okay, so I'll go back to Germany again then. I'm going to build in Germany.
Oh.
I'm going to build. I've got 6. I'm going to go. That's an AT. That's
Yeah, I
okay.
can't believe
Where
that.
is
Artillery,
artillery?
AT, and infantry.
4. So that is the 6 for there. Okay, so that's that done. I'm going to move those remaining 2 to
Okay.
Germany.
Give me something good. I really hope I get something
So those
good.
2 will go on
please.
there.
Please don't give me an invisible fruit.
I will set factory. We are
I got
going
a
to
kilo.
build. Oh no, I've got more I can move out of Southern,
I mean-
haven't
At least no, I accidentally stored it. No.
I? Southern is another what?
At least I.
4.
No, I still have
Okay.
it. I just stored it. Okay, I'm gonna eat it
I
now.
got 5 and down 1. We've got 18.
Eat.
That's much better. As I said to you when you,
First
especially when
smash.
you talked about your plan, I said Germany will be a much different place by the time you get there.
Smash.
So I'm going to go infantry. Oh, do I get? I do. Paratrooper. I was hoping I did. What's that? 7. Artillery.
Of course you are.
Another 1. That's 14. So I put another artillery.
Oh my god.
18. That's it. Yeah, good. Bang on build. Look at that.
And you can also build in Poland.
This is going quite well at the moment, I'm afraid.
One thing I
Exactly what I wanted. Memory isn't as shot as I thought it was. So I've only got 5 in Poland,
I'm not gonna.
which is I've got no. can't do a mech inventory, can I?
You can
Because,
not.
oh, no, Tankat was going to require some oil, or take it.
Mechs don't require oil.
Yes, one oil. Mech inventory doesn't require oil. Oh, excellent. Look at that. That's a done deal then. Which is Germany's purchasing. All done.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I'll be
quite
right back
pleased
in
with that.
Snappy. I'll be right back in AFK.
Movement wise, you've got a seaplane there, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, what planes have I got here? I've got a. What can I pick my plane up? Fighter, attack bomber, strategic, veteran attack bomber, another fighter. Okay, so if I put a fighter.
And another fighter, a veteran fighter at that.
Veteran fighter. I've got a veteran attack bomber somewhere. No, there he is. If I put those three together, that's quite a little force actually. So those three will stay put in Germany, or Western Germany to be specific. The strap bomber, I've got a strap bomber there. Is that the only strap bomber I've got to transport? I think I've only got one strat line. I think I lost the other one in a foolish rage in the opening turns. Got a stack of stuff there. Okay, so that's staying there. That at the moment is in 112. Oh no, 112. I'm gonna have to move that because I'm gonna move to 112. Okay, so that's moving to Poland.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in 114 at the moment because there's too much stuff there.
Sure.
I'm doing that in a sec. Okay, 112 gets the Navy. Come on. Bit of lag. 112 gets the Navy. Covered by those fighters. That strap bomber has a job as well. Right, now this is interesting, this bit. What have I got left in Poland? Okay, so that transport will pick up that one supply that's left in Poland.
The thing comes on, you choose. Yeah.
Okay, oh yeah, it's a bit like that, I'm afraid. Okay, so that's off. Okay. And we will go south to Romania.
Basically, a choice comes up on a board, and if you get it wrong, and like if you do the wrong one, you die.
Taking our SS Panzer friends with us.
It's basically a question mark. If you get the question wrong, you
and
die.
our supply, what have we got here? That's a 2
You
there, isn't it?
store on one side, and boom.
Okay, that down.
Yeah.
That Tankat can move in as well because there's nothing to fear from Russia at the moment.
I'm going to the very start. Oh wait.
At the moment, I say, because
I'm
soon there will be. Okay, so those planes in 114 land in Poland.
Mm-hmm.
Them at the start.
Along with planes from
Animals.
Germany.
Animals.
Which leaves Germany fairly well undefended. Admittedly, this supply truck in Yugoslavia moves south to Albania. I'll bung that in there at the moment, but it's obviously a mess that's going to be sorted out in a sec. Let me see what we've got now. We've got planes, we've got a dude, a couple of artillery. an AT gun in thingy. Okay, we're not going to need the AT gun. Transport will also go to Poland. Oh shit, that's what I thought. I've made a
Yay.
mistake there. I'm going to take a tank
What manual is wrong?
from that stack with that dude. That transport is going to pop back. It's
Okay.
going to load
If
and
you
transport
die together.
to
I think that's
Finland.
gonna kill us, but okay. Yeah, thank
So he's
God.
back there again. I've not got
What the hell?
enough now. I've not left enough in Poland.
Open these.
Well, you've got 3 bits of artillery and a ton of aviation.
What?
The aviation's not staying.
Huh.
The aviation is,
That looks like. Yeah, that looks like a soft shell.
but I'm getting some new stuff in Germany. That is true. I'm getting new stuff in Germany. I can shift. That is good. That is good.
Wait, what does the question about France?
Well, I've got artillery. They can't. Okay, I've got a supply there. That should probably move up
Shut up.
actually. I've got a stack of people in Western, so I'm going to
Just
split some
their
Western to
predators.
defend.
Well, they need to smell the air. They have holes in like their heads.
So I think I need to. I'm going to load. Oh, and I've used everything. Damn it!
It's to taste the air.
That's a mistake. I made a mistake. Never mind. But because I've spent everything. That supply needs to move to Western, along with some dudes in a tank for our Denmark expedition. I've missed Denmark out of the plan, I'm afraid. I forgot there's a tank, an artillery, and a dude.
T1, I guess.
Okay, I'll move that artillery over.
Come on my side.
That's going to be part of the Denmark thing. It's going to be 2 rounds before I can actually get supply, though, isn't it? That's a bit of a
There's another way
mistake.
to do it. You could do it next turn because when you've got
Well, I'm
supply
going
on
to
this
do it.
cargo ship, you could do a naval landing.
Oh.
But
Ooh.
you will have to miss the first,
What
like
animal is this?
the
That
Danish
thing they have.
infantry will roll once first because it's not a landing craft, it's a cargo ship. So you don't
Gosh.
attack in the first round. Or of course you could just bomb and see if you get it.
I will bomb this round and see what happens.
Because that gives you a 2/3 chance of next turn, doesn't it?
Oh, thank God.
I will bomb this turn to see what happens because that's always worth it. Isn't it? To be honest, that's
Shame
always
it's
worth
out of
it.
scramble range.
It is only just though.
Yeah, I know.
But she's the best in the server.
What have you got there? Is that a transport
Yes, she
pen?
is.
Okay.
It is. I was actually thinking of going into transport into Denmark this turn. But
Now France.
Superheroes.
Because you're posing such a problem in the Med, I'm thinking of moving south. But having said that, I've got the Italians are probably the 1, 2, 3. They're not weak in the north at all.
they are
They're weak in the
unsupplied.
yeah, but I'm thinking landing.
No,
Mhm.
taking off the team.
They're not particularly that weak in the south either. So it has to be you're looking at either southern France or Yugoslavia, which wouldn't be unusual for you because you've done that before, haven't you?
Right.
Yeah. So okay. So what have you got? That Hungarian can
If you
move
get me, if
down.
you get me killed, I swear to God.
I can't. If I can pick him up, he can. Come
Is
on,
that the same?
Hungarian. We'll
Yeah,
move down.
yeah,
So that's
I'm
not
gonna
too
die
shabby a force actually in
Yeah, I'm gonna die
Yugoslavia.
here.
You know,
Oh.
they can
Yeah.
build actually. They can build a
Oh.
dude. Look. So they're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
build
Oh,
another
God,
dude.
they've got a
Hungary.
flamethrower.
So they can move down. Where's Hungary? That's Mexico. They're the same color.
This is cut.
There we go. Purchase units. That's
I
that
feel like you're
done.
gonna get me killed.
They've got a dude come
I
in.
swear to God, you're gonna get me killed.
This is going to be
Oh, yes.
hopefully devastating. U-boats.
Can't move. They're just resupplied.
U-boats.
Oh, perfect.
But they might be able to finish off what's left of the fleet,
I,
the British fleet.
you're probably going to get me killed.
So they can't move either in
I
110.
mean, if I die, all these people die with me.
I've got a Graf Spee in the south that's unsupplied
Okay,
and
what's
I've
the
no
next
problem to
question?
anybody. I suppose he's doing what he should do.
So you
trying
got
to
this far,
what's
eh?
that, though? He could probably move to
What
there
does that button mean? Change your
and
size.
be more of a problem.
I will become small. Which number of an August? Not really.
I think that's Germany.
So there's a few more things to
Okay.
run.
A little less aggressive than I thought. I thought you had the rule of attacking one new territory every turn. You just broke it.
Things have had to change for Germany because there's a new plan.
I swear to God, if I die.
Oh, I see you swung down south, and that actually really pleases me.
It won't.
It will.
It won't.
Lisa, take one for the team. Lisa, please.
I promise you, it won't please you.
Oh, you're gonna be surprised. Okay, Russia.
I'm on the correct answer side.
I mean, like, I'll sort the purchasing out in a second, but the reason I say that is because he goes there, he goes there, he goes there, he goes there. This guy, he'll go there. This tank will go there. This will go there. Let me see what I'm going to do with this. It'll go there. This supply truck will go take one supply from Leningrad, and that'll go there. Let me see. This two, they'll go there. This AA will go there.
It's not unsurprising.
Okay.
Totally prepared.
That Minecraft.
All right, I will move other stuff in a minute, but so first of all, I need to sort out this stuff, don't I? So now I've done that, but to change the way I move my supply truck around. Bing, bing, I suppose. So we pick up from 1, 2, and 3. Oh, must have had one on it already. Right.
What did I do with my supply? Didn't I move my supply truck into Romania as well?
Yes, you've got one there underneath your mech infantry. It
Thank God for that.
Yeah. Right, now if you're swinging
I
south,
panicked there for just a second.
I do need to redeploy here slightly, unfortunately. Oh God, no, I should be thinking about purchasing. Sorry, no, put that back. Right. I can't get that supply out of Bessarabia, unfortunately. Okay, 1, 2. Let's chuck them into Moscow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bringing that to 21 for the moment while I sort things out. All right, let's get the oil. Dink, dink, dink. 3 oil into here. Right. Now, let's get these trucks to do the right things. So, should I make a big turn this turn or next turn bigger? Next turn bigger. So that will swing up to there, picking up from Bryansk on the way. So that's got 2 on board. This will go to Evaniski and back, so that drops another 4 in. And this truck brings... Come on, scroll up. There we go. In fact, it'll get as far as there. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, it won't do that.
I've disconnected from
Anime show.
Oh,
for some reason.
same here.
Bugger.
Oh dear.
If you get us killed.
Yeah. We haven't had that for quite a while though.
Yeah.
No, that's a Steam crash.
It's done.
Here we go. I've got to join again. Okay.
At no point the server's down. Give me time to sort out.
Well,
The plan is coming together.
you know that you won't have
Right,
enough
let's
time.
get the most recent autosave. 8:39. Oh dear.
Did it get the
8:39.
German moving or not?
Dunno. Well, it should have. 8:39. That's 4 minutes old.
Well, I know what I'm doing, so I can easily redo it.
Now, I'll have definitely lost some of Russia though.
Yes, you would have. Yeah, definitely. Especially the early stuff.
Hmm.
I think you've got a shot coming.
Okay.
That's a huge pile of armour. I don't really have an answer for it.
I'm doing a Becky move.
Robot.
Sounds like, I mean, like, if you're going down the south, you might be pushing into the Middle East rather than Russia. But we shall see. Like via Russia, but... Or maybe you're pushing into Greece and going to go through Turkey. In which case, you'll be leaving a huge pile of infantry sweeping through Eastern Europe. Right, the server is up. It looks like it saved while I was midway through moving the stuff out of Leningrad, so I do need to repeat the move, as it were. So I tell you what, I'm going to move that there and pick up the 2 from there. That's actually better than what I did last time anyway.
It's going to be great when they finish
In fact,
taking
I'll
Moscow.
swing via Belarus. This one will go... Eastern Poland and up. This one will go
A bit slow.
from there up to Bryansk. This one goes out and back. That gets 4 directly to Moscow via train. This one, those 3, that one drops off 4. Right.
Right, back
Move
in.
that over. Okay. I'm just doing supplies, so nothing critical.
Did you move all your?
One,
Did it record all your supply? It doesn't. Okay.
Hasn't done the supplies. It stopped midway through doing Leningrad, so I need to finish
Okay.
the Leningrad move.
Okay. So obviously that's a problem. I've got enough air power there to crush anything. If you waste that army on that air power, then you've got nothing to stop me.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to stop the finish, in fact.
Okay, let's
The
move them
finish,
forward
the
again.
finish will take over the world.
Okay, by the way, I died, and you did.
Right, I need another. What's been built in there? Okay, so I need another 5 up there. Oh, I moved the
You
oil.
change your movements then, because there's more going to Moscow. You ever move?
Oh, I was just putting it there while I was collecting it all. That wasn't to be final. Then I need to move another 8 up. So bink, bink, bing, bing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That one needs to be another 8 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Giving me 5 in Moscow this turn. Yeah.
Interesting. You've definitely got a front liner now.
I've got to redeploy Ukraine because you've just moved that armor down. I need it more in Ukraine than right there to be.
Like you've got a lot to stop anything there.
No, but I do need to at least weaken it off. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Didn't get Germany deployed and Hungary. What? Why did that not work? Things aren't working.
I don't know. Should have a lot more stuff in Germany now.
The next turn thing isn't working. It's not building. Give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, on load. Current player, show current player. That should work. Why does it not? Save current players, stick current players. Why does that not show my current player then? Doesn't seem to do this right. Why not? Huh. Why would that fail? It's missing the data. Is it missing that data? How odd. I can fake it for now. That would do. Yeah, let's do that.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah, no. By fake it, I mean I can. It's right. I encode. Current player equals German. Right. Show
My second
player.
thing. It's Miss P.
There we go. That is totally the wrong place, of course, but give me a second. Right, that's something for me to investigate, why it's not saving the player when it's something other than espionage. Right, so now if I do that, it should build your German stuff.
yeah, okay. Trains and guys and
Yeah.
No Hungarian yet, but
Yes.
No, that's the next player click. Dum.
Yes.
yep, there's my Hungarian. He's floating, but he's there.
Okay. Right, now.
Russia.
Join Harry's private server.
So this guy's going to go into there and take that for Russia. China, so it keeps its IPC. This guy's going to move into Moscow. This guy is going to go there. These guys are going to go here. Right, now to I've got some purchasing to do still by the looks of it. I think. Okay. Stalingrad. Actually, I want them. That's going to cost 12. So I need to move another 3 over. And I'm out of IPCs because I'm not at war yet, so I don't get all my IPCs, which is scary times.
Still scary. A lot of people. You got a lot of guys.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that because of the laughing.
Yeah, you've got a lot of guys there still.
I think I'm going to move him up to Ukraine. Not going to do that forward deployment. Instead, actually thinking I've got to keep him in Ukraine for now. Yeah. Can't be sure that you're actually heading into Russia. You might be going to Greece and then through Turkey into the Middle East. But if so, I am still not got enough units to attack you. but it's getting there. I wouldn't take me too many more turns to counterattack into Germany and actually declare war from the Russian side.
We didn't do that bomb raid in Denmark.
What
Oh yeah,
part of the-
roll a dice. Oh, actually, no, don't do there. Yes, no, do. Because
Four.
no, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Come here.
And I presume that's returning to Western Germany?
No, it's
I love that.
returning to Poland.
That's what I wanted to come out of your mouth. Tells me exactly what's potentially going to
I'm
happen.
a W kid.
Or not. Oh gosh.
There are missions to do. Everything's been planned for like 5 moves ahead.
We're only on turn 4.
You
Yes, I know.
die.
Turn 9 to 10 has been planned.
What's that?
That is going to drop off. That is going to drop off. Suspect to know what's going to happen there. That is going to build a train. Ready to lose my infrastructure and start replacing some of it. I guess that's Russia. I guess it is, because there's not a lot else I can do.
Because damn.
Yeah. Right, Britain.
Oh, this is a biggie.
Yeah. Phew. Do I D-Day? Do I D-Day? I won't get to roll on the first turn because I don't have a landing craft in Europe or in the Atlantic. It'll be a cargo ship, which is fine. They can do the attack. It's just they won't attack on the first turn. But I could send the Air Force over, which would attack on the first turn. And you can take hits with stuff on the cargo ship, so that would totally work.
I need to chug.
And then
For
you wouldn't be able to
sure.
counter-attack. I can trash
Yes.
the train line. There's a lot to be said for doing that move, actually. 1. Come on. Come on. 2, 3. Fund an invasion. Infantry. Air
Jupiter!
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay,
2,
no, man.
1, go. 3,
Jupiter.
2, 1, go.
Problem with doing that is I then can't get anything into Denmark. Not that it's... Yeah, actually... Yes, I do want something to... So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring an artillery on that boat.
Yes.
Are you sure? Because there's 3 quid in there.
Okay, I've got plenty of change there. But
You have it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it in my car
Okay.
anyway.
No, I have your head and your glasses.
But then I'm going to lose that. Free move 1, 2. I can't get the... Do that. No, so actually I'm just going to send infantry, not the artillery. Because I don't want to lose my transport plane yet. God, lines everywhere. Some of these. Okay, let's bring these 2 IPC down from Scotland to London. And then we're gonna... What we got in queue? We've got those 2 arriving. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they can. 2 of those are going to land back in Scotland, 1 in London. And then we need an infantry tank and an infantry. Right, that's London. And then that comes down to there to protect my cargo ship. And
What, the tanker protects your cargo ship?
yes, I have large convoys. If they survive long enough, the French oil tanker will come down and that'll protect my tanker. Seaplane's going to move to there. Trollolol. Right. Now, that's not got enough yet. That. Okay, the med. I have to make a final decision on this.
I assume this is going to be the big battle of the turn.
Like this.
You might be wrong.
Oh, well, yeah, I was surprised if I am, to be quite honest. I thought you were going to go in against the Italian fleet, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very tempting. But, like, I'm doing the maths on defending Cairo, and I need to make some adjustments to make that work.
Okay, it does put a bit of a different perspective on things, but okay. I just assumed you would go in.
Fully bombed.
I can't delete those blinking lines off that fighter. Hang on. Grab that one. Oh, God, that's got lines on it as well. There we go. It goes there. That guy will move in. Delete all this blue nonsense if I can. It's not letting me. There we go. Yeah, because the thing is, I need to bring in the guy from Greece, which means I've got to take out a sub and a seaplane, which means I've got to split the British fleet. And because of that, I'm not sure I actually want to go against the Italian fleet yet.
You don't have to take in the guy from Greece.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Jacob, I got an ability.
Done the numbers. I need another guy in Cairo. To be sure. The best way to do that. Free move 1, 2. No, that can't get there. Free move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this guy's getting on board the cargo ship. We're going to abandon Malta. We go up to Greece. We come down here. They will be able to land by the time we get there, but it's 2 infantry. And then basically this lovely fleet here will make it possible for the cargo ship, or indeed landing craft, whichever, because I've got quite a lot of infantry transport there. They're all going to move up. Wait. Oh, yes, because the cargo ship started its turn with 3 supply. So that goes down to 2 in order to fund that battle. So that's fine. Now, what else have we got going on? So quite a bit to do in Africa, really, haven't I? So let's move some supplies around first, I guess. Do my African purchasing. That supply, go onto that boat. That IPC comes down to Nigeria. Why did that not deliver a dude last turn? Oh, That's disappointing. I appear to have forgotten to actually. Maybe I built the barracks or something, but I would have thought I'd have. I don't know. Maybe that's right. That oil will come off. These guys will move to the Congo. This guy from Rhodesia will move up to the Congo, and this money will move into Rhodesia. That will also build a new dude.
You are changing my plans a little bit.
Are you?
You are changing my plans a little bit.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, ain't that a shame? Let me see. So that now can't move back to South Africa, which is a little bit annoying. In that case, the South Africans for the moment are just going to have to build one infantry.
No,
that's all they can ever build.
That's not true. You've built strap bombers and all sorts of South Africa.
Bloody feels like it.
The limitation is 1 unit per turn. That is because they were really bloody racist.
It serves them right.
Do I go in with that? I kind of would like to. But, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. That fighter was at Malta. Free move, 1, 2. Yes. Because that can still get back. Free move. No, you don't have to pay to move off of Malta into 96 because it's a tiny island. So free move, 1, 2, 3, 4. That can join the attack and still get back to Cairo, which means this can go in and fund. We can have 1 round of combat and see if we break you. You never know. Might happen, might not. If it doesn't, I'm moving these 2 up to here. That biplane goes back to India. That supply cart comes down to Malaya. 1, 2. Come on. Second click.
Can spies use trains in foreign countries?
Sorry, ask the question again. I didn't quite follow it.
Can spies use trains in foreign countries?
Yes. Yes, they can. It's just 1 person lost in the crowd. Right. So, in India, I'm going to purchase. Gosh, I don't have much money this turn. What have I got in queue? Light tank and artillery. I think it's going to be another light tank and an infantry. Okay. Tankette will move up to here. Infantry tank will move up to here. Infantry. You are not about to land in Siam, so that light tank goes there. That dude goes there. This dude goes there. And this dude comes to Shan State.
Feeling a bit insecure in India, are you?
Sorry?
Feeling a bit insecure in India?
What do you mean insecure? I'm barely defending it.
I know, because you've got a massive, everything's on the front line defending it.
Well, yeah, and you've got a load of Japanese veterans on the doorstep. I thought I'd go and help the Chinese. Forward defense. and give the Chinese a better opportunity to rally themselves and sort out their attacks. Right, now I'm playing Chamberlain, so I can give from Britain to Raj, can't I? So, and Britain to Anzac, more importantly. So, but they can't reach. That's frustrating. They can, but Raj can't give to Anzac. Oh, that's not ideal. I could have got a ton of oil in. Not that I've built the trains. Okay. Borneo, Malaya, picking up and dropping off. Come on, computer. There we go. Clone. Dink. There we are. Same move, basically, but with IPC. This picks up 3 oil and 2 IPC. Then the oil will come home to the Raj. The IPC, however, we are going to land at Java and administer that on behalf of the Dutch until they get their empire back.
Sure, it's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, the only problem is you moved before me, so I don't know if that actually is wise.
Do you need supply to attack a civilian, or like a transport, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ow.
Yeah, you can't do it unsupplied, but an aircraft carrier is supply for an aircraft that's on it.
Yeah,
I
quite often a sub.
So I do expect to lose that cargo ship there unless I move things around to defend it, and I don't think I'm going to do that. I think... Oh, Anzac's moved first. I could partially defend it by moving an Anzac transport to 1-2 like that.
I've just noticed how expensive oil still is.
It's coming down. The Middle East, it's down to 5. Right, additional Anzac moves, not Anzac, sorry, Raj moves. That guy's staying on Borneo. I've got that patrol boat outside Formosa. I think it's just going to stay there because I need to keep that there for now. So I think I've probably done Britain for now. Done the Raj. I've done South Africa. African money's moved around. Oh, I left 2 IPC. Those boats, right? Those boats. I'm going to pick up that last 3 IPC from Nigeria, and then these are going 1-2 up to Portugal, I think, because you've got nothing that would interfere with them there. Oh, and then these guys, yes.
I'll be careful with that, Mike, because those subs are going to move out of the med the next turn.
Sure. Oh, they could actually reach that square, couldn't they? Yeah. So they instead will form a little fleet with a couple of patrol boats. There we go. That's all right. I can always sacrifice something with my large convoys tactic. Unless I get a much better tactics card this turn, but it's unlikely as I'm only doing 1 attack.
Well, the large convoys really does help the allies, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of the point, though, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of the Axis stuff is on the mainland, though, isn't it? So it does help the Axis, the allies, particularly.
You know, it's so frustrating. I have the range to fund the partisans in Normandy, but I don't have the IPC.
Supply from the United States? You supply IPC from the
Well,
United
they haven't
States?
got the range.
It'd take a couple of goes to get it there, obviously. But
Yeah, they're a little bit busy at the minute. Right, let's fight. So there's this and there's a bombing raid. I want to do the bombing raid first. So over Alexandria, bink bink. 2 hits. Right, we don't delete though. We drag them to the casualty box. So I have done that for you. Have I hit the box? Yes. And then those bombers will land in Cairo. It's a couple of extra ones, and they're quite safe because I'll win. And then we fight a naval battle. Let me see.
there's not an awful lot in Cairo, is there, really?
There's going to be an extra fighter in a second as well.
Yeah, okay.
I assumed that's what you were doing. You were putting pressure on Cairo because I thought you were going to go in from both directions. That's what my entire British, Middle East and African plan or move has been about.
Okay, fair enough.
Did you not realise that you were in position to take Cairo at the start of this turn if I didn't
No.
react?
Well, I did, but that's not my only option.
Oh, I see. Right, I don't think
No,
I've
I'm not
got
really
much in
ready.
the way of useful. Like, I've got large convoy. I could take it, but it's not much help. You don't really have anything either.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, Allies battle. I got a tactics card. Oh, hang on, shuffle first. Big gun philosophy. Your battleship may make an additional attack each round of combat.
Not
I mean,
bad for your 2 battleships. You've got 2 battleships there.
Yeah, it sounds great, but I really want to keep my large convoys.
That's up to you. That is
I
up to you
know.
entirely.
Big gun philosophy. It sounds great, but the thing is,
You're going to be kicking yourself when you lose the Italian fleet.
I'm not though, am I? Because I have sufficient firepower there to trash the Italians, so it's not a big issue. And now that I'm in Cairo, I'll probably even repair first to give you a chance to build more ships if you want with the oil you don't have. You know what I mean? I've got enough domination. The only way you can really counter it is if I sort of try and fight everything at once in addition to your air force. You know, I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm not in a rush to deal with your navy. Just need to be sufficiently deployed that I can, better than I have been, react to your transports, which I will sort out. So that's good enough. I can fix my battleships now as well. Okay, then we've got 1 round of combat in Iraq, which is, this one's the one that's a little more hairy, to be honest.
Yeah, it's touch and go, that one.
But, like, even if I don't win, as long as I don't lose my Brit and my fighter, well, I'm not going to lose my fighter. Could, in theory, lose my
Right,
Brit.
it's notoriously hard to get in against infantry, but
Right, I can't take creeping artillery. There's no point taking turret fighters. You could take fight to the death, but I'm not going to do that long a battle. So, Allies battle.
nothing much involved in that then.
Right. We got the no result on that dice.
Oh,
And
there's still in it.
I killed 2.
I'll leave the Iraqi in, obviously.
Okay. Well, that's, to be honest, I'm quite happy with that. It's weakened you off.
Yep.
That's
going to be fine. That's going to be
and
fine.
it's what it's essentially done is it's made it so that if you do move into Transjordan, I can take the territory behind you with my naval forces. So
Yeah.
that's quite good for me, actually. It's worked out all right.
Taking Iraq is not a serious issue if you take Iraq, to be honest.
No, but the reason I'm quite happy to have removed 2 is it kind of protects Transjordan a bit.
I wouldn't go to Transjordan yet anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if I was going into Cairo in the next 2 turns, I totally would if I were you, but just to turn the salient advance dice into an annihilation dice, should give me nowhere to retreat to. That is my 3 battles.
Okay. Is
So,
that it? There's nothing in the east.
I don't think so, is there?
I'm just checking. Actually,
Missed anything, have I?
Okay, no, don't. Perhaps not. I was just. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Nothing.
So I'm just going to do the build, and then I kind of have a pressing need to go to the loo. So I wonder if we could maybe do the our mid-session break.
Yeah, sure, I'll get a drink and do the same.
Okay, so that's just deploying the Raj. Tank and artillery out this turn. Oh, and an infantry. Quite a lot's arrived for them.
Okay.
Right.
I'm surprised that Vichy transport in '94 survived, to be quite honest.
Vichy transport in 94.
In the med.
Oh, yeah, but unless I was doing an air raid, I was going to split my fleet. I didn't want to do that at the minute. You're right. I should be using my naval dominance to clean up that kind of stuff and everything else. But the mission this turn was defend Cairo. If I hadn't done that, if I hadn't got 2 extra people in and taken out 2 of yours, I would have lost Cairo.
Yeah, you're going to lose Cairo anyway, but never mind.
This overconfidence you're displaying is just gonna end up with egg on your face, I think.
This is a huge plan. You've not seen it yet. You've not seen the plan yet.
All right, this
It's going
army
to be
can do
staggering. It's
This
going to
army-
be staggering.
this armored column in Romania can do one of 2 things. It can go Greece, Turkey, Middle East, in which case you're going to lose your capital. Germany will be eliminated. It'll take a few turns, but I'll do it. Or
Yes.
it could go
Are you
into
Pokemon?
Ukraine, in which case
Pokemon.
it will
Yes,
be
the-
defeated.
Very autistic kid.
Into Greece. How's it going to be defeated in Greece?
Now, it won't be defeated in Greece, but if you go into Greece, I'm going to march on Berlin in about 4 or 5 turns, long before you're back.
What?
Like if you're going to take the Middle East route. Now, if you're popping down to Greece and then coming back, well, that might succeed in taking Greece, but wasting 2 turns of Russian build-up, giving me access to tanks before you go in, don't think that's wise. So what else is it going to do? It's either going south or east. I think south, sure, it's original, but there's a reason you don't normally do it. So it's obviously going to go Ukraine. And I've got my Commissar now. I've got a lot of hit points there. Be nice to have a big hitting unit, but they don't come yet. But they'll be there by the time you get into Ukraine. Oh, no, they won't. Unless I move a plane over. We'll see. Like you'll take Ukraine. You always take a few cities, don't you? As Germany, like Moscow, Russia ends up fighting in Moscow.
Ukraine usually falls, doesn't it? Ukraine
Yeah.
and Leningrad usually falls.
Yeah, and Stalingrad typically.
Well, Stalingrad's tougher because it's further in, but
yeah. But it's enough in Ukraine to give you a serious headache. There will soon be enough in the Baltic states to give you a serious headache, but I mostly positioned it there so that if you do go south, or if you do go east, I can immediately ruin your day. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I know you're going to try and drop behind the lines with your paras, but I have paras positioned as well. I don't know if you noticed. So we'll see. Let's take a 5-minute break, and
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, I don't know how to defend Australia from that. Oh, South Africa are administering that. Huh. Interesting.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to find where we're going tomorrow. Okay.
Wait.
That's okay. Just trying to work out how to defend Australia, and I got no idea.
Please don't kill me.
You can.
I really want to kill him.
I think you're going to take over the world.
That's enough of this confidence. It's like I'm just gonna make you pay for it if you keep going. Not used to this level of confidence either. Let me see. Grab that one.
Apparently, that's why Brexit didn't succeed. We didn't believe it then.
Right.
Oh, right, okay. Who knew? Right, I've built an extra train by accident, so I guess we'll just connect to America.
Not Newfoundland to get the oil or something?
No.
No, that's for Britain. I can always change my mind later and have America buy it, but now Canada. You need to we are ready for that. One of them, and then that's kind of all our money. Actually, it doesn't have to be one of them. It can be a Bob Semple tank. That's what I'm going to blow my Canadian money on. Now, Australia. We connect the railway to the Northern Territory because we have to get that oil out. So those 3 oil get home. Oh, before I finish with Australia here, just need to move these from Kenya up to Ethiopia and make Australia into a colonial power. Where's their blinking roundel? No, not that one. No, that's Italy. That's Canada. There we go.
Don't they claim that for Britain being in that hemisphere? Like the Raj or not?
Anzac don't. They're their own player.
Okay.
And because it's originally an Italian territory, that means it's captured. So it's Anzac, unfortunately. I'd prefer it to be Britain. If I was to like liberate British Somaliland or Kenya, that can go to Britain because that's originally British. In fact, it has to. But in the case of Ethiopia, because that's captured, it's just turned Australia into a colonial power, which
What they always wanted.
yeah, apparently. Right, get that IPC and that one. So I thought I had a fighter in queue. Apparently not. Right. Oh, made a mistake with Canada. Select shipyard. Purchase. Right. Then over to Australia. Tankette. Bob Semple. And a Bob Semple. Hang on. Tankette, Bob Semple, infantry. Get them in the queue first. Then another Bob Semple and an infantry. What's the point? I can only build 3 units a turn. Don't add them to the queue so I can be responsive. I'm not even going to get all of them out yet because I've got 2 things still in the queue. Mind you, that's a capital. Kind of want to spend the money.
Okay, so
12 minutes.
your card,
There's a whole
which
next-
is
there's a
that?
whole
What
next
square is that
section
going to
on the
apply to
right.
then?
Oh yes, I can do that, can't I? But it only impacts non-combat moves. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it on 46. I can do this in response though, actually. I play it during the axis movement phase. So I play it when you move, I can stop a movement. That's a non-combat move. But my thinking is I might play it there so that you have to go in without, like if you go in this turn, you're not bringing your navy with you, which would basically delay your whole invasion a turn. That's my thinking, but I don't have to decide on that yet. So the destroyer is supplied by the naval base. The fighter, that has a high... It's not that high risk. There's a good chance of thinning you out a bit there. I'd love to move the seaplane in, but you've taken my seaplane base. So I guess not. Is that everything? I think. Oh, that supply truck has to come to New South Wales, of course. That doesn't stay there. And that infantry comes down. It's the one that gives me what I need to counterattack. You know what? It'll go in via Southern Australia and across, so I can pick up those 2 IPC.
So your fighter is going against subs and not the Japanese transport
Japanese transport
What
systems
Japanese
are
transport?
very illegal.
in South Australia. Transport thing.
No, my fighter's not going to do that. The Dutch are going to... Oh, you're going to move first, though, aren't you?
Oh,
No, that happens during the Japanese turn, so that doesn't get to move. So that isn't even there yet.
Oh, so it didn't happen during the espionage
Yeah.
days.
Because remember, like I just allowed you to move the transports earlier because you were forgetting to do it.
Okay, yeah, got
So
it.
technically, that's not actually been moved yet. It's still in Palau, so I'm definitely not attacking it there. That's a bit defended. Oh, I know what I was going to build, and I completely forgot to blinking do it. Blinking, blink. I don't believe it. I've made a huge mistake.
One down, 2 to go.
Oh no. I was supposed to build a unit of a certain type. Like, it wasn't when I realised last week. I was looking at the map before you came back from AFK, and I thought, oh, I absolutely have to build a unit of this particular type. And I forgot. And it's really important. And you're probably going to exploit it. And I should probably stop talking cryptically because it's a done deal now. Right, that cargo ship is going to go and support the Raj one, if it will let me select it. Hello? There we go. Bink. So I can delete that arrow off the board. And I don't think I've got much in the way of... Oh, I have got some stray Canadian boats up here, haven't I? Right, that is going to come down to 106. That comes down to 106. Really wish I had a destroyer out that side of the world, actually. But never mind. Okay.
Yep, I'm not too unhappy with that.
It counts as
That's
hacking.
quite a sub. No doubt you aren't. I made a huge error.
Which I don't know what is yet, so...
It's like my 7th big error of the game. Right. In terms of tactics cards, none of mine really help, and none of yours help. But you do have a hero. I don't know if he helps you or not. You just...
I don't think it does, actually. The hero, I can't remember what it is, but I don't think it does.
When battle is initiated and you are defending on an island territory. No.
I'm not.
Right. Allies battle. Let's see what happens.
That's probably all over this one.
Oh, I got a bonus hit, so it is in fact all over.
Because
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought it might be.
I'm going to change my nose out. Stop it. It's bullying.
So the destroyer ends up in 54, and the plane goes and lands. I don't know if I should do another non-combat move, bring that down, but that leaves it too weak, and the rest of my forces don't move until after you've moved. I need more in New South Wales. Never mind. Yeah, that's all I can do there. So, next player. And next player. Italy's move.
Okay, severely deprived of oil.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What can Italy do?
Ow.
Oh, they can now fail to attack Cairo.
I am concerned for my fleet, obviously. There's
There's only
nowhere
one way to
med.
protect your fleet. That is to surrender Italy.
There's no. There's nowhere in the med it can go and be safe.
Do you want a burger?
Not since you declared war, because now you're at war, you can't get it into the Black Sea. It looks like you're talking, but you've muted, so I don't know if that was talking
Yeah,
to
so
me.
I'm just talking to myself, really,
Yeah, fair enough.
making some sort of like random supposes with I do have a transport plane there. I could do something
I can
Probably
really tell you're about
ultimately silly,
to. Girl.
which might actually hold you up. But we'd leave that. I don't know. It's tricky.
I have 8
It
kills,
is-
you have 6.
Very tricky. Italy's not badly defended, but you
No,
have
I
to,
can watch.
Italy's not badly defended, but it does need more. Trouble is, I can't stop that fleet. How many transports have you got? Couple.
3.
3.
2 landing craft, 1 cargo ship.
Okay, so that's quite a bit of stuff. That's 6 units you can move, but that would leave Cairo severely depleted. Severely depleted.
It would, yeah. Oh, balls, I didn't put the supplies on the Cairo truck. Or pick up from Cyprus, which I had meant to do as well, because I actually moved through Cyprus.
You did. If you want to do it, you can.
I'll do the Cyprus one because, otherwise that'll never get picked up. But I won't put it on the truck because I forgot, and that's a, bish bash bosh to me.
This is really difficult. I mean, I think Italy is the most difficult of all of them.
Can you hear me now, Jacob? No, my dad just closed my computer lid. Rejoin.
Yeah, so I gave you the option of weakening Italy, didn't I, by taking Malta or moving stuff over
Rejoin.
to Africa? Isn't that a dilemma?
The fleet is never going to survive. It's really just not going to survive. Certainly without the battleship.
No, my dad just shut my computer lid.
Those subs in, they're just going to die as well, I'd imagine. But that gives you control of the med, but I can't really do a lot about that.
Tetris.
Damn it.
Follow me. Is that, yeah. Oh.
What's that? That is a cargo ship. That is a oil tanker, a destroyer, and a cruiser. So I've got a couple of destroyers, cruisers, and a few battleships. Destroyers.
Maybe I got just a notification.
Damn it. What I need to do
was by Rocker.
possibly, if I move that cargo ship that side,
Okay.
that side of Italy.
Wait a minute. I want to change my powers, but how do you get that sword?
We do have 2 additional IPC in Albania as well, so you know.
Can't get them out there, can I?
Can, I've got a cargo ship right here.
Oh, the cargo ship. Yeah, that is true.
Or you could run that truck back through Yugoslavia into northern Italy.
Okay, let's continue.
I sort of want the Italians out of Albania into Italy, but that leaves this area severely under-defended. I mean, I don't know if I can trust the Hungarians even to do what they should be doing in the grand scheme of things. Italy is really difficult, actually, Becky.
It is. Especially when you
Northern-
lose naval supremacy like I did in the last game. That's a nightmare.
Okay, I'm back.
Northern's quite
Let's continue.
well defended.
Okay.
Southern is worse.
I'm gonna freeze you.
So I'm
when
going to
you come
move 2 IPCs from the north.
back. Oh my god, just gonna
I'm going to put them in the south. Well, set factory.
Oh, is this going to be a 3 infantry build?
It is. I don't know what else I can do without oil. There's not a lot else I can do, to be honest.
There's artillery, transports,
Yeah, but it
naval mines.
needs to be defensive. I can build a transport, but I'm not going anywhere.
I did also say naval mines.
Yeah, then I can't move through myself, can I?
These nuts.
So the north will build as well. That's
Ow.
going to be another 2-person build. So I think that is probably the build done. Oh, I don't say I've still got 2 there, haven't I, actually?
And 2 on the truck.
And 2 on the truck. 2 doesn't build me anything, though.
Girl.
So I'll put that 2 on the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get to that? Nope.
There you go.
Yep, thank you. So that 2 will go on the truck.
Wait, stop.
Italy, what are you doing? Okay, so Italy will move in Africa. Italy will move from Anglo-Egyptian to French Equatorial.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
So there's a battle
Stop,
there
that's too
going on.
overpowered.
Wondering if we should back out of Alexandria.
I actually do. I want a
We'll
challenge.
back out of Alexandria,
Do it.
destroying the train from Tobruk to Alexandria on the way.
Okay.
Wait, Jacob. I'm gonna do this. It's time to duel. Jacob, wait. I
What
need
else
to
have
do
we
a little
got?
summary before
What
battle.
else do we
Let's
have?
do. Wait.
Did consider that
No,
transport.
wait,
idea,
I do
actually.
it. So 3, 2, 1, 3.
I did consider that transport move, but I don't know about that because that just weakens Southern even further. Transport plane takes 1 dude
Mm-hmm.
on a trip across the Med and drops him in Iraq.
Over here.
Okay.
And that
You.
is the Italian move.
Oh, and everything. Comes back then.
And they
Right.
keep to the Axis attacking move while you're attacking in Africa.
Oh, yes.
So that's the only attack, I believe.
So don't forget to take a supply off.
Yep, we've got to take a supply off. Yeah, it's true. Here we
And
are.
it's Cairo saved. I did it. I guess you're using fight to the death.
I expect I will.
I've got nothing that can work here.
Did I not? I'll try it again. Oh, we go.
You got a
That's not-
hero.
Ooh. And no losses. So not too shabby at all.
Bro, stop moving.
What have I got?
Oh, you got Simo Haya.
I told you so.
All of your snipers make additional. Wow, I'm keeping that one.
And plus, guys, I have a reason why.
I've got to get rid of that one, I take
Because
it.
we have to
No,
celebrate.
no, he's finished.
Okay.
The other's Japanese. You keep 1 per country.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, Simo's awesome for that because it's like, yay, I've got a Finnish hero, and oh my god, the amount of infantry that can clear. and you get to use it repeatedly. He don't die. That makes Finland truly scary.
So that's not too shabby for the Italian move, actually. Not too shabby at all.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Simo
I mean, no, you don't have to, but
because it's that damn good.
you're
Like the
welcome.
best sniper of all time. I know you haven't built the snipers yet, but
Stop
you
trying to
will.
let me do that.
I will.
Yeah.
Yes, quite true. So that's Italy done.
Okay, I think I need to take
I think-
Finland. Oh, did we? No, we didn't do the Battle of Normandy.
Oh shit! No, we didn't.
My death.
That's going back a bit.
Yep. Okay, I have a supply ship to support second turn if needed. I will not have. I didn't bring artillery. I can't use creeping artillery.
Yeah, you're gonna win that one with the planes in, I think.
If I bring the artillery instead, I'd get an auto hit after the first round of one of your infantry, but too late. Allies battle. I got a hero, and you killed one of my infantry. I'm not keeping that
And
next
we're
turn, am
still
I?
in
But
it.
I got a hero. I got Ernst Edwin Evans. You may initiate a battle with a lone destroyer without supplies. This is American. They don't even have a destroyer yet. Destroy one cruiser and force the enemy to retreat. The enemy may make combat rolls against the destroyer.
You can do anything.
Okay, so basically, I can, with a lone destroyer, I can go in against one of your fleets, kill one of your cruisers, force you to retreat.
Stop.
I take it you're pushing this.
Stop.
Actually, yes, I am, because you can't kill my fighters. Allies battle.
No.
Oh, balls. Where are my dice? Where's combat dice?
I don't know. Did it not work?
No, tabletop simulates first. There we go.
We're looking at the board. Okay,
Right.
there we go.
Unfortunately, that was a tactical defeat, so you've killed my infantry, so I don't take the territory. I've just emptied it.
Wow.
They inhale actually.
That was good.
No, it wasn't. What happened to my... Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh, no. It's up there. It's up there. God, I'm being an idiot. Right. So, as previously decided, 2 of these go to Scotland and 1 goes to London. And that fighter gets zapped because I've got 2 new fighters arrived in London. So, it was not ever my plan to fly them back there. Okay, where were we? So you said Italy was done. Have we done the battles? We just need to switch that territory over.
I think it's off to the next country now, I believe.
Yeah. Just while on the subject of flipping that over to Italy, whilst you were AFK, I realised that the Belgian Congo was South African
What
now.
the hell?
Yeah.
It was either that or British, but I figured I'd give it to South Africa because they're a bit short on cash.
They do need money.
Right, America, Mexico. Oh, your infantry's just scattered everywhere. I think it
As is their want.
Yeah, I think it caught the aeroplane's collision boxes overlapping where they dropped in.
So I've got another guy there. There should be another one, shouldn't there? Was that
That's an artillery.
Was it artillery?
Yeah. In the north, yeah.
That must be in Cubes. That's not.
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah, that's not in the build. That was. I
Right.
think Italy's fairly well defended at the moment.
America.
Stop.
Written the word transports for some reason. Oh, I wanted them. Now, How are we doing in terms of the Japanese-American track? I'm 22. You're 8 points off. Okay. Bring those 5 IPC to the east. So that's 16 IPC there. Then over this side of the map, Alaska brings 1 IPC down to there. And I now have my truck. Okay. I'm going to put 3 IPC on this truck. Oh, wait, I should do my purchasing first. Leaving 2 IPC in the west, so I may as well bring those 2 IPC over to the east as well. Then we've got 1 oil down here. That is coming up. Okay. Set factory in the shipyard. I don't get landing craft yet. Did they get them?
Gets
Oh, you know,
like-
war. What do you need landing craft for?
I get them next turn. It's fine. I'll build them next turn. What do you mean? What do I need landing craft for? So that I'm ready to invade Europe on the very turn America enters the war. Why else? It's going to begin immediately as soon as I can. So those 14 IPC then need to start building the things we land with. Which will be against the Germans AT guns or AT artillery. At this point, it's probably as well to spend the extra and build AT artillery, which, for reasons known only to myself, I have not made that a infinite dispenser, so I need to just do that quickly. Custom, infinite quantity, bink, cancel, drag that in there. And then relock it. Okay, so now I can build AT artillery. They cost 6. That is a very expensive way to do it. But I'm America, so I can. Oh, apparently I can't afford infantry. If I buy... Oh, no, I can. What I'll do, I'll just buy the 1 AT artillery. And then... 1 AT gun, maybe? Which is also not a dispenser. God, I really messed that up, didn't I? Turn that into a dispenser. There we go.
Actually, the first turn I had a German sub come out. I forgot to move. It's on the bloody
So we get this.
sub pen in Germany.
No, that came out this turn, I thought.
There, I think.
I think it came out this turn. Possibly. Not 100% sure. You get one next turn, so possibly not. It might have been ready for you. Don't know. Right, that's the American turn for now. Well, it's not. I've got other things to do. It's the American build. Fleet goes to there. There's no supply with it, so you can't attack it, but I'm going to sort that out in the coming turns. Now, Mexico. Oh, right, yes, they've got their first cargo ship. So that one, oil. I haven't finished with America, technically. I've got some moves to do. That oil is going west. I think, right, they've got a lot of infantry. They've got fighter and 2 turns. Okay. 2 of these infantry are moving over to the east of Mexico.
So going Atlantic first, are you?
I'm drip.
I'm making it look that way at the very least. I mean, it only takes a few turns to get around when you're America, so maybe. Or maybe I just have a different tactic for the Pacific. So, speaking of which...
Still
Oh,
not
yeah.
a chances of landing in America. More now you've actually moved the planes out.
4. Yep. That's that one. Then this one is a little bit weaker, unfortunately, but we get that out as well. Sort that arrow out. And then I've got some supplies to move and possibly a person to build in a barracks. So that goes Bink. Oh, actually. No, I'm just going to take that 6 IPC there from 9 islands and drop it off. Oh, that can't actually get there. In that case, I shall have to leave it on the boat. Get some of the way there. This one will, the one that's at Wake will pop to Hawaii and back so that I can build my first dude there. Oh, what if I, no, that's an AA. Stop it. Wrong thing. Purchase. And then over here, they can't do anything. Okay. Yeah, this plane will go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land at Gilbert. Actually, I'll attack that Vichy. No, I can't. Oh, God, think Becky. So I'm just going to put that fighter at Gilbert. And then probably forget about it for many turns, but the intention is to move it to Midway. Can't move the ones at Honolulu, but that's coming in there. That gives me another one. That gives me another one. Yeah, okay. That is all but the oil tanker can stay where it is. That oil tanker can stay where it is. No one cares. That cargo ship goes to 101, so you can't kill it. And actually, where am I joined to Mexico? Is it in the west? Wait, I'm not. It's in the east. Okay, so the dude that started here will go to Central and then... Actually, just Central's fine. Can't go from Western to Central, can I? Not without a new train. Maybe that's what I need to build in Mexico then. What have I got? 2 IPC. Perfect. Bink. Purchase. I'm going to make a note of where I intend to deploy that. Mexican train to Central between US Central and Southeast Mexico. There we go. Can't forget. That's America, Mexico. Definitely this time.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I built a naval base. That was good of me.
Nationalist China.
Yeah. Okay. Now I've got some problems to sort out here, haven't I? You have got... So that means if I move, you'd be attacking with 3 2s. So I can defend with 5 2s. Bink. There we go. Defended. That moves there and picks up. I wonder actually, might move swap the artillery round. That work? Weakens that side because I've got the plane there, so I could probably do it like that. And then I'm going to put 2 IPC on this supply cart, and then I've just got a spare because I've ended up with too many Chinese supply carts. Oh no, I missed a move in Britain. I've only just seen it. Oh, an idiot. Never mind. Never mind. What's done is done. So 2 mistakes this turn. I'm back on form. Remember at the start of the game, I was making 3 mistakes every round.
So
One
far,
more to
you're
make
keeping it
tonight.
up so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't on turn 3. I think I played turn 3 all right, from my knowledge. Oh dear. Right. I think that's enough to smash the communist Chinese at some point. But to be honest, I'll probably end up defending with his force, so I may as well move that supply cart out. It's more likely to survive in Szechuan. Yeah, that'll do for Nationalist China.
Yeah, that's fair, I think. More likely to survive there than anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the move I've been dreading. Japan.
Japan has their own problems, mind you. Which is you obviously not made it easy with the French up in square 19. There's obviously, as always, too much to do with too little resources. Now, I need to know how this card is going to react. Is this just for landing on New Guinea?
Right, no. Right, so the way it works, you declare, well, when you do a move, I can say, and it's only if it's a non-combat move,
only if it's
I can say, actually, you can't move anything out of that square this turn because you're getting ambushed by this guy.
So if it's a combat move, I'm okay.
Yeah, I can't block a combat move. Basically, this particular guy, Edouard Blondel, he was the commander of 5 SAS, Dutch guy.
Yeah.
And when they were doing like the Ardennes offensive and stuff, and going through Belgium and what have you, there was he was Belgian. There was an order came from the Belgian government that he wasn't allowed to paradrop into Belgium. He was not allowed to do any drops into Belgium because he's paratrooper, 5 SS paratrooper regiment. And he couldn't figure out why. And he thought after the war it's probably because there was another Belgian commander that wanted to be the first Belgian into Belgium, you see. So anyway, during the heat of battle, things going on, he went to his supervisor and said, I think I need to do a drop in here. And his commander said, you do realise that's in Belgium? He says, oh, is it? I hadn't noticed. And his commander said, neither had I. So it drops into Belgium. And what he basically was doing, the mission he was on, was the Germans were trying to retreat. And by paradropping in behind them, he did a load of ambushes on them, and it messed up their German retreat from the Ardennes and allowed us to
very clever.
Cause a lot more harm.
So
that was Edouard Blondel.
Okay, so you've made this tricky.
Mm-hmm. Tried.
Not impossible by any stretch.
I know, I don't have enough to make it impossible.
So this is going to be quite interesting. I suppose I should purchase first, which is difficult because I don't have enough. I'm going to sacrifice at least one cargo ship, if not both of them, because Russia's empty.
Yep, very deliberate.
I
I'm saying, please attack me. I could get into war economy.
I assumed as much. But I can't. I need more men here to take that. I can't. Oh, I get an extra man, don't I?
You no, we did. We should have done that in the espionage, and you're right. We completely forgot to do it. So let's rectify that.
Is it just the Japanese territories, though, isn't it?
It's just Japanese, not Manchukuo. There you go.
Time to betray them then.
I'm on a
You can't.
Yeah.
This is.
I also think they might win at the moment. You've not got a lot up north of China.
I do not. This is quite difficult, actually. Quite difficult. So what I might do is if I put one more of those supplies,
Guess
I
what?
minus one of those supplies into the factory,
Mhm.
I can build there and I can pick that one up.
No, you can't because you dropped off.
I've dropped off. I could do that first.
But then you have to drop off in your
Your
hole.
mum missed.
No,
Me and
can I pick? I can move. Oh yeah, I can only move one space, can't it?
your mum missed me.
Okay, so I'll do
You
that.
know what I
Then.
mean?
I won't pick up this turn, so I'll set that. I'll just do magic here at the moment, which is where over here. So they're going to build
Girl.
a dude.
I got a visual of the whole map.
Okay. This is really tricky. This is really tricky because I can't attack with no supply in Chahar. Damn it. See what you mean about Japan.
Mhm.
I've got no supply there. I've got no money or supplies.
You've got loads of IPC in
Yeah,
China. I think you've ever
just-
been there to pick it up.
can't use any of it.
In fairness, next turn you can start building supply trucks
No, it isn't.
if you had a factory, which you don't.
I got a barracks. Can you build it in barracks?
You can build supply carts in a barracks. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
build
yeah.
supply trucks.
Well, supply carts would be something at the moment, to be honest.
And you still got caught in it.
That is a problem, isn't it? I can't
No.
go into there because of this.
No, it isn't.
Uh,
No, it isn't. Where are you?
that is tricky. Okay, so
Stop it.
build
Oh,
wise, I've got
Taco
not enough to
Rain.
build. Cargo ships has got to carry like one and one, like the transports. I take it. Is it one infantry? One.
It's the same as the transport. It's
Yeah.
just that it also has the IPC storage as well.
Oh, no.
So I couldn't do that. I'd have to do that.
Hi.
I could do that, but
Okay.
that would be
Oh, I can't
a
find it.
silly thing to do. I could. There is
Yeah.
a patrol ship. Damn it! These ships here are a pain.
I
So
know.
I need my navy somewhere else.
Do you need all of it though?
I don't have a lot of building to do I? Because everything's out of place and out of kilter for me.
Jacob, will you be my very awesome Pokemon?
I could do that. Can it transport?
Gotta
Can it
catch 'em
carry
all, you know.
IPC and people at the same time?
Mhm. Yeah.
It can. Okay, so I could take one IPC from Japan
Right, gotta catch them all.
and put it in Korea with this
It's an oil.
transport.
You
with
just
this-
gave it as oil.
Yeah, I
There you
always
go.
do that. I always do that with a tank and a dude
Mm-hmm.
because you're not
They
landing.
conveyed.
You're not landing in Japan anytime soon.
I don't have any Frenchmen.
Nope.
Well, I do, but he's over in like Italian Somaliland at the moment.
So that cargo ship there is not moved. So I could load up those 3 IPCs.
That's what you get.
Okay. Oh, Christ. I could load up those 3 IPCs and I could move south with that.
Why don't right? Look, pause. Why don't you leave the 3 IPCs on Japan and pick up from Iwo Jima as you go south? And maybe I don't know where you're going, but possibly Palau or something. If
I'm
if you're
going
heading
south.
Like if you're
What do I need to
going,
get? 1,
if you
2.
went this route, you could pick up 3 IPC.
Yeah, I'm going to do. Well, why did you say why did I leave the 3 there? Okay, good point.
Yeah, because that's a huge. Like you spend most of your game trying to get money into Japan. You want to take it out if you can possibly
Well,
avoid it.
I need support for my fleet, so that'd be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's off there and 2 off of there. There you go.
Okay, so that one I'll build a dude there for just for security wise, safety, and over there. So that's a dude for Japan. Not a big build for Japan though at all. I think that's all I'm building. The next is going to be movement. So that tanker's coming south as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to make it to here. So he's moved. So he's in that top corner. That Strat bomber is going to bomb Borneo.
Shut up. Oh.
Okay, now you forced me to do something I wasn't intending because of that Dutch seaplane. But these ships around New Guinea are going to do an attacking move.
Okay.
So it's not a.
I seriously considered not attacking your submarines. Oh, I didn't. I seriously considered not attacking your submarines just so you couldn't move your fleet in. But
so that's moving. So that's going to go 1 Dutch New Guinea.
Mm.
2.
Have to stop at Dutch New Guinea because of the sea.
Oh, sorry. It goes into Northern Territory.
Yeah. And then then
Java.
42. Yeah, I'm with you.
Along with this little group.
Mm-hmm.
And also, these landing craft here can go 1, 2,
They can.
3. And we can do an naval bombardment aircraft, everything into Java.
But here's your high risk part of it.
Yes.
Actually, it's not high risk at all. I'm talking bollocks. Carry on.
Okay, because we've not finished yet.
Mm-hmm.
The other ship.
Oh, we've got a New Zealand guy. Sorry, Anzac guy has been in Dutch New Guinea for ages, so that should be Anzac.
Okay, sure, true.
I mean, I haven't moved it there for like ages. I don't.
It's been there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that another Strat? That's another Strat bomber. That can go into Borneo. We'll make sure he's dead.
Okay.
Tanker, he's not moved. So the tanker can do the same as the rest of the fleet to make it to Borneo. This carrier, actually, I wanted to do that as well. I've not got another supply. Is that a supply ship? That is a cargo ship.
That one's just moved to there.
It has. You're correct. But that could go 1, 2, 3. I don't not want to go that way. I want to go. That's 1, 2. Still not far enough, is it? These places are really inconveniently placed.
That's kind of their point.
I've got my fleet here, but with no. You've got a thing there, so I can't go into that. I could, however, take this slot and move to Celise as an undefended territory. 1, 2, couldn't get there. Can't go through. He can't go through that way. That's a bit of a pain. So I don't know if that's worth doing. I might have to move them somewhere else, actually. Because I'm thinking my tanker, my landing craft, sorry, can't go 1, 2. It could have got there if it wasn't for that plane.
You're welcome.
So I will kill that plane. And I'll put that seaplane in as hit points. That cargo ship's just got there's a tanker, there's a carrier. Ooh, fighters. Those fighters have a job as well. They will go boom. This lot will go back to here to supply. So in that case, this lot will also do the same. They won't go there. They will go home to Caroline because there will be a move away from their intended target. And we move forward with the plan. Seaplane, tactical bomber. Oh, there's a tactical bomber there. There's another seaplane as well. I've got a seaplane hangar, so they can go further.
You have another seaplane at Iwo Jima that you can move down or up. Like you've 2 seaplane hangars and you've got a seaplane in a space without hangar. Sort of in between the 2.
Yeah.
Depends if it's defensive or not.
So I've got that. So that takes that. That's gone. So
That's
that's
not
putting pressure there. Yeah, that Raj guy's gone.
Oh, he's gone. The shipping. Only one of the ships will be gone.
So is that it? I wonder if I should do. I can't do that because I've got no. That's going to have to come later. That will have to come later. Okay, I think that's it for Japan. Oh, I didn't do the mainland.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going against that lot.
Mhm.
But you can't come in either, so they're just defensive. Those Brits are just defensive. Yes, they are. Some Chinese there. Can't move out because they are pinned as well. Oh, damn it. Do I go in against that guy in the north? I can't because I've got no supply. Bugger.
You've got 2 supply carts down there. You can always send one back.
I might need them though. Might need them if I want to go into French Indo. So I can liberate Siam.
That's one dude.
Yeah.
Don't need both supply carts. That's what we're saying. Like you could.
I wonder if it's worth doing now then. You'll sweep in, but then I release Siam, which gives you major problems in India.
I'd have to redeploy a little, yeah, but I'm starting to get the units through, so, you know.
So I could actually do that. I could move in with my artillery and my 2 dudes into here with one of my supply. Oh shit, it's taken 2 off.
Yeah, it had a moment of lag.
Here we go. one back on. I will have to move someone in here for this, because obviously that's looking extremely tempting, but I do have aircraft there for defense.
Mhm.
And it's only the Chinese that's going to go in, and you need to defend the Burma Road.
I mean, I'm gonna do it. Could kill some aircraft. You know.
And you move first as well, don't you? That's the trouble. Got to leave some guy there so you can't walk in, and so it's unattended. If I move that Manchukuo down,
Well, when's he? I didn't see him.
he was in Hunan.
Ah,
I don't know how he got down there, but he did. Okay, yeah, that's it for Japan, I think, there.
gonna change that statement to consider it. Right, let's deal with China first, seeing as we're both over here. So French Indochina.
Okay, French Indo. I got 2 planes there as well. Hang on. That's better. You don't need a supply cart, do we?
Well, if it goes to the second turn, you will.
Yeah, but then again, I don't need it in the battle as such. That's British Russian, yeah. Because it looks the same as the
It's
veteran.
quite similar, isn't it? I'm a little bit darker, but at a distance, it's hard to tell apart.
Okay.
I presume you're using fight to the death.
Yeah. What's interesting what the veterans do, actually.
Well, they just increase your chance of getting the hero die, or the tactics die, rather. You got a salient advance, and I killed a unit. So I am forced to retreat.
But you know where to retreat to.
Yes, I have. I have many territories I can retreat to. In this case, I'm going to choose Shan State.
Oh, okay.
So you take the territory, basically, because you did a breakthrough, and my guys had to fall back. But I killed a veteran, so not too bad. And survived, given that it was just a single dude.
You didn't kill a veteran, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was a veteran. Are they all veterans? Oh, wow.
They are.
I didn't realise that.
So those ones up there, yeah.
Oh,
it just means that you like, even if you're a bit outnumbered, you're still likely to get the tactics die, which is kind of frustrating when you want to attack, because especially as the allies, because you really don't get to roll it that often in the early stages of the game.
So that's that battle. Now, do we want to do the Java Sea?
Yeah, let's keep going around. We've got a bombing raid in Borneo here.
Okay.
Let's quickly roll that one off.
I'll roll that in somewhere Pacific. 2 die for a.
I'd love it if you died.
4 and a 4.
4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. He's dead.
That he is dead, but again, we don't delete. We drag to casualty box. So.
They'll fly back to Palau, where they came from. Or one came from.
Then we have a naval battle, and we already know the results. So I'm going to drag 1 Anzac cargo ship up to the casualty box.
Why the Anzac?
Why the Anzac? Because the Raja's got supplies on it. That
Yes,
retreats
I
to
know.
Malaya. That's another 2 IPC into India, which is the thing they're really short on because I haven't built trains or anything.
Okay, so I'm going to do bombardment with my battleship, my cruiser. That's all I can do because I've only got 2 guys landing.
2 guys landing, yeah.
Does that
so 4 and a 3. So roll them separately. The 4 first.
The 4 first. 3.
Okay, so he will die after the first turn, so I'll just manually roll.
Oh, sorry, that was me. 2.
Actually, no, you probably still want to do the actual use the battle board because you might get veteran. So for your land forces. And also you do need to spend the supply. Oh, no, hang on. They came from a naval base. So you're fine on the first turn. But yes, at the end of this first turn, I'm dead, so... salient advance is dead anyway. And
So
she killed me. Killed me 3 ways there.
We take Java.
I mean that literally. You did genuinely just kill me in 3 different ways at once.
3 different ways at once.
Yeah. You killed me with the unit, you killed me with the battleship, and you killed me with the salient advance where I couldn't retreat.
Okay, so I didn't even have to get the planes involved. Wow.
No. I mean, I didn't expect to hold it. I was just trying to get the. Hang on, I thought, oh, I did the move wrong. I should have had that oil home this turn. That's my 3rd mistake.
No more
Oh,
of
no,
that.
no, it's not. I wouldn't have been able to pick up the oil on the turn I liberate it, can you? So
I can't pick up the oil this turn, so I have to wait till next.
Yeah, for the same reason that I couldn't get it back this turn. That wasn't my 3rd mistake. I mean, that's the only reason I was moving there. I thought were pushing on Australia before you're going to take the money island, so I guess you're splitting it.
I have made a mistake though.
Oh, at last.
Well, I'm thinking I should have moved. Depends if I'm still allowed to retcon one of my Japanese moves.
It's kind of tricky once you started fighting, though, but
Yeah.
depends. I mean, probably. I'm probably going to allow it. What's the
I'd put a ship in 44.
A ship.
Or one or more ships. I'll put some ships in 44
Okay, go on.
that were in 55.
Yeah, so that'd be one of these ones that was an escort carrier. That was from 47, that cruiser, wasn't it?
That is, yeah.
It'll be like a Saab or destroyer or escort carrier or something. I don't know how many of them came from 55.
Quite a few, but I'm only going to put 3 in there just as a
Okay.
character on the screen.
Okay. Right, so the next, but no, there's a seaplane here at 45.
There's two air battles. A dead seaplane.
Probably. You get another hero card.
And you took a plane from me.
Oh, fantastic.
Only
Oh, and you got the Bulgarian.
What does he do?
If you build, you haven't even got Bulgaria in this game. Normally, Axis gets Bulgaria. If you build biplanes with Bulgaria, because Bulgaria's mine, I wonder if he should be mine or not, but he came from your deck. Yeah, you get a one-time thing where you can upgrade all your biplanes to fighters.
Do I dump that then?
I mean, technically the card is yours, but I don't see you ever using it. But you could flip Bulgaria. It is technically possible it could come into use later.
I do own Bulgaria.
So you can't flip it because you've captured it. I mean, I don't think the card's going to be any use to you on this particular game, but
I don't think I have any biplanes. I have Italian biplanes. That's all I have.
No, it only impacts the Bulgarian ones.
Romania.
So,
Bulgaria is Romanian.
Yeah, Bulgaria doesn't often get biplanes either, but it is technically possible to happen. The odds aren't high. Maybe I should make it that you get some biplanes on the card if you haven't got any.
But yeah, I might as well dump that card then.
Sure.
So there is another air battle in. Actually, I'm going to bring those planes back to the board. You took a seaplane.
Yeah, Solomon Islands. Oh, we're having the Battle of Guadalcanal, but in the air.
Yeah. So those seaplanes will fly back to Caroline, I think. It'd be more useful there.
Well, they were zeros, weren't they? Zeros and vowels.
Here we go. I think there's a veteran in this.
You get another hero.
So it's more useful. We'll shuffle.
Boom. He's an Italian, Stefano Cagna. Your strategic bombers may each score one additional hit on the target of their choice. Sacrifice the strategic bombers which do so.
Perfect. That's good.
So a sacrificial, we will complete the mission even if it means dying type guy. All right, and you killed me. Wait, again? I shot another fighter down? Awesome. My seaplanes have been on fire this turn, like literally.
Yeah. Okay, so they'll return to. Do I put them in Palau? Do I put them in? I'll put them in Palau with the strap bombers because they're closer to the mainland there by one move.
Mm-hmm. Ah, you're thinking China, are you? Okay.
So, okay, so I think that's probably it for Japan. Cargo ship. Did I just move that cargo ship in, didn't I? Did I?
I have no idea.
No, I
There's
didn't.
so many ships going in and out of that space, I didn't even dare play the Edward Blondel card because I wouldn't have been able to figure it out.
There's two. I left two tack bombers behind as well. That didn't even put two in.
I am okay with that.
Japan, I think, is done and not too shabby. The money islands have fallen.
No, they haven't. One of them has fallen.
They're falling. I didn't say they've fallen. They're falling.
I mean, I could technically reinforce them quite easily, but I'm not going to. I want you to take them.
Oh, you want to bring America in? Yes, certainly.
Yeah. And like when you think about it, there's territory that you could take, right? You could go Money Islands. I mean, I don't want you to have the oil, but it's preferable to the other places you could take, which is India or Australia.
I'm only stopping off at Java because it's on the way to India.
Fair. Right, there's your deployment for Japan.
This is not much, but...
Yeah, and then... Oh, come on, mouse. Then deployment for Manchukuo.
Got my cruiser.
Communist China. I got your cruiser? What do you mean?
I've got my cruiser.
Oh, is it just... Oh. I see. That changes the odds. Last, I was going to blockade Japan. Just think about that now. I might do it anyway. Only get one turn of combat though.
Yeah.
New supplies up. Anyway, Communist China.
Okay, so they're going to move that guy down, obviously.
Okay. You probably want to get the supplies on your cart there as well.
I can move those 4 out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back to here.
Ah, you're not attacking then.
Where I can put them on. Right? Oh, there we go. 6 minus 1. There we go. 5 off of there. And we'll get another dude building. Actually, we can build a cavalry now, can't we?
You could.
Done.
Okay.
Have they got any movements?
Well, the only move you could do is to basically undo the move down from Hogpipe because you've got no supply. I suppose you could reinforce defensively somewhere, couldn't you, by giving up Guichao?
It brings you too close to Hopeye and then that's all my production gone. But you weaken everywhere else then, don't you? Well, I'll leave them like they are. Done.
Okay. Finland.
Finland. Interesting that they have their sniper card out.
Desperately need a strap bomber in Britain so I can obliterate Finland.
This takes on the 7 IPCs from Norway
Mhm.
and transport them back to the homeland.
You to 13.
So I think probably what I'm going to do there is I'm going to
Isn't it?
put 5 onto there. I'm going to select the barracks. I would build a factory, but I don't know if I've got time to build a factory. I'm going to go for Finnish snipers. I can build one at a time, can't I? There's no build queue of barracks, is there?
Well, they have a queue. You could put multiple in, but you know
Okay.
they only actually build one per turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll put 2 in. Come on. If I can pick
It's
it.
lagging. Just give it a mo.
Uh,
Patient young Padawan.
boom. Finland will control the world.
Not with that factory, it won't. You could
Well, I
build
don't-
one, so whatever happens here, ruin. But you made the conscious choice not to have a factory.
I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to have a factory. Because
Why?
you've got
I haven't attacked.
yet.
Have you seen how much stuff's there? You've even got armor. I'm not going into Finland. I've got enough trouble. Right, you done with Finland?
Yeah, I'm done with Finland.
Okay. French. I do have a move with them actually. In fact, I've got more than one. So this guy that's in Italian Somaliland is going up to Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Are you attacking?
I didn't say that. I said he's going up to Ethiopia. Why would I attack the Anzacs?
I thought Belgian Congo into French Equatorial.
Oh, it's. Why would I do that? No, he's going to Anglo-Egyptian Sudan.
Oh,
Territory behind you.
that's an unfortunate thing.
I don't know the. Why is that unfortunate?
Because it is.
Okay. This oil tanker. Bink, bink. Pick up. Bink. Trollolol. Oh, I forgot about the Russian Navy. Oh, mind you, I didn't move the Russian Navy this turn because I completely forgot. So those submarines, can I at least underplete them because they didn't move?
Yeah.
Because they're at a naval base. Which is probably the move I would have made with them anyway. But I literally only just saw them there. Like, oh, I didn't. I forgot I had a navy again.
I forgot you had a navy.
You always do that as Russia, don't you? I might just
You
delete
do.
at this rate because, right, I'm going to actually attack the Tokyo with France. So take that supply up. We get 1 round of combat. But before that goes down, that cargo ship, very important, it gets to, come on, let me select it. Boom, 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 Malaya.
Mm-hmm.
So that basically is attacking that, and that.
Yep.
And you've got no air power to scramble. So feel the might of my battleship. I'm not going to kill your fleet, obviously. I just want to do some damage to it.
Did you have a
All I'm
supply?
gonna kill-
Did you have a supply on that?
I did
coverage?
have. I've spent it.
I missed that.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm only going to kill either a seaplane or a patrol boat, aren't I? I might get both. the fact that your cruiser's just appeared means, yeah. No, you never know. I might get a hero. No. Wow, you got the hero dice. Why?
You got a seaplane.
You outnumbered me. Oh. And you just got another blinking hero.
Oh, Japanese.
Oh. Poor
Super.
logistics. You may not use supply to initiate battles and push attacks that contain Japanese units. Instead, sacrifice an infantry. Claim credit. When Axis forces capture territory, you may make them Japanese. This does not break treaty with Thailand. Ah. Yeah. If you're going to do the Thailand thing, ooh, possible. Yeah. That's a decision to make, isn't it? I suspect you won't take him, but anyway.
What's my other guy? What have I got at the moment? I've got the free guy in states
Yeah.
bordering.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, after that, I bounce out. I think I have to go there because I can't. Actually, I could go into Okinawa, and I will.
French battleship's on fire.
Yeah, of course, I'm going to take the hit I took on the battleship because it's like free, isn't it? It's fine. I'll just, go back to one of my many naval bases.
We have to attack that one next round. It's a 50-50, that will be.
I still got patrol boat.
I can throw in I can't.
Nope. I did suggest moving it to a seaplane hangar, but...
Oh, bomb it, strap bomb. I could strap bomb as well.
That would change the odds somewhat.
Yes,
I
they're dead.
don't think there's any other French stuff. Oh, yes, there's an oil tanker here. And that's job is to come down here and protect the British fleet by dying if you attack. Did I really lose all of my IPC on that cargo ship? Yeah. Guess I must have had to reinforce it or do a second round. Right. Vichy, France.
Vichy. Now, I did have something to do with Vichy. They've got a patrol boat over there, which is not doing anything. But he's now free to move because the Solomons have been freed up.
Mm-hmm.
But is that of any use? Because you just get killed by this destroyer. Possibly not. Mind you, 1, 2, you could hit that later on, but I don't think you're going to leave Australia completely undefended.
I mean, I might leave it undefended by naval ships.
In France. In the Med and in France. The Med, the Vichy Navy's not that impressive. Do we defend Normandy? No, we take the IPC out, certainly. Do we defend it? You could land again. Couldn't you? You could certainly land again. But you're leaving Britain severely depleted.
And new stuff arrives every turn.
If I move these guys north, that's as strong as Normandy ever was, I suppose. It's a pity I haven't got one more IPC, actually. So if I set the factory, I think it must be that barracks, I think it must be that one. Oh, I can build one per turn, so I got barracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see what's happening.
So the Germany's going to have to help defend, obviously.
But you see, there's a cunning part to strategy here, because Germany is the first person to move each week. And so you don't get time to remember the things that Germany has to do when you have to do them.
I did, but I've been thinking about it all week. Honestly, I've been thinking about it all week.
Oh, no longer blockaded. There. Any other blockades that need to change?
To be honest, that's all they can do, isn't it? I could take the two out of Tunisia, to be honest.
That's the other thing. It's like, do you pull out of Africa? Which, when you think about it from my perspective, that's mission accomplished. I pushed the front line forward into Tunisia. I kill a barracks.
Well, I was talking about the IPC, to be honest, because I could put the IPC back into France and build another unit.
Yeah, you can only get one a turn building, though.
I could
another barracks in Tunisia.
I could go over. I could pick up.
Oh, go the other way and reinforce Tunisia.
Back.
What do you want? Those two?
Put just one. Just take one off.
Yeah, there you go.
And I've got another one in Tunisia.
Okay. I didn't think of that. See, I was trying to put pressure. See, now you're just like basically saying, take my capital. And the thing is, I still haven't built the Paras. I don't have enough IPC in London. I'm kind of... The answer to the Hitler strategy is the Churchill strategy. And I couldn't take Churchill because the card needed boosting.
Those early choices about which strategy to go on is really quite difficult.
For the Axis, yeah, I think for the Allies it's a bit easier. You just, if you take Mussolini, I take Chamberlain. If you take Hitler, I take Churchill.
So I think, what am I going to do here? Let me just have a quick look. I've got no supply, but I've got artillery, a tank, and a dude. Okay, so I've got I'm have to move some of these guys around in Germany. Really going to have to move some of these guys around. Yeah. There's a stack of stuff in Poland. See, that's not going to be ideal, though. Have I got anything building in Poland? Mech infantry, is that all?
Well, you only had money from Poland.
Paratrooper, artillery, and artillery. V1 rockets. That's what I was going to do. Yes, of course. Of course. V1 you into oblivion.
Seems that way.
So I think that's it for I know I've got a Vichy guy down here, haven't I? Oh no, he's gone. Okay, yeah, that's done.
Okay.
I just wonder about his fleet though. Should I disperse the fleet more? No, that's it. That's it. That's definitely it.
The Dutch.
Stand him up. Oh, come on. I've got as many people in North Africa as I have in France now. The Dutch. It's a nice, vulnerable little group of people. Just one Dutch destroyer. The Dutch. What are you taking them off for you? It's move it or lose it, certainly. Oh, can we land in Western Australia now?
I go to South Australia and I kill a transport plane.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to work
I
out if
didn't-
it's a valid move because he's not supplied. Does that matter for a transport plane?
Well, it matters
He's
for
never
transport
come
on the sea.
Doesn't see, because that still takes a bucket ton of ammunition. We've never,
I never come across this.
Never.
Cecil.
yeah, it's never happened. Like, if you think about it, a bunch of infantry coming up to the plane, like, in real terms, that would totally be, no, sorry, you're not going to get the plane because he's on the ground, right? But what other, if we decide that's the rule based on this, what other things would be impacted? We do allow capturing of supply carts, actually, don't we? Without
Yeah.
thing, we've done that before. So by that logic, I think it should work the same.
Okay.
So
I didn't expect this plane to survive anyway.
yeah, I mean,
thought
if
your
not, I'd
aircraft
have done
would
it
take it.
on Australia's turn. But
Hmm.
I think that I think that's reasonable. Right, so that's the Dutch move there. We need to move this tanker out to here. See, I'm starting to look at these minor power non-combat ships now as hit points for the ships I care about.
Ships I care about. Ships I don't care about.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go to that. I'm going to sail it to here, and I'm going to re-register that as Anzac.
We're too sorry.
This Dutch ship
Okay.
off of Sydney.
Yeah, it's not that long, but yeah.
I don't think it is, but I think it's more used to me being temporarily Anzac than trying to get a Dutch guy off an island under Japanese air cover.
True.
I was never going to get the Anzac guy off. And the only way I could do it was basically going to 54 and then doing a pop-up and back. And in order to do that, I need a much bigger picket screen. And to be honest, infantry ain't worth that picket screen.
He can walk to New Guinea.
I could actually, have them like this, couldn't I? I could.
Well, your Anzac guy, if he goes to New Guinea, you can do a pop-up and back.
Oh, I see. No, you can't do a pop-up and back because. Well, I can't get both. I could get the Anzac guy out doing that
you
later.
can get the Anzac guy out. Yeah.
But I won't be able to. No, what I'll do is I shall get 4 IPC from New Zealand, most likely. I think that is more useful to me than getting an infantry out. Right. Bulgaria.
That's yours in Greece.
Yeah.
The men are yours, but the country's mine, if that makes any sense.
Yes. You've taken their homeland.
The Romanians have taken their homeland.
Romania, because Bulgaria ain't moving.
Okay, so Romania. Romania have 3 oil. Shit, Germany should have bought some of that. Only 2. So they can't do anything with that.
Yeah. European oil is costing 8.
That's
Nobody's got any. They're the only people in Europe with oil. It's very highly prized.
Yeah, it's not a buyer's market.
We did come up with the rule for Germany, Romania oil, though, didn't we? Didn't we say it can always be bought for 2?
You did. I don't have to, but you did say that. Yeah. Yeah. So I got to buy that on Germany's round anyway. So yeah, that's Romania done.
Okay. Quick move. They didn't attack this turn. Greece, they do have an action.
Oh, Greece.
Right. Yeah. They're going to spend some money.
Ooh. Well, they bought barracks.
Yeah. So next turn, I can actually buy an infantry and then just keep doing that until I've got a stupid number of infantry there, or you attack. One of the two. It's never going to be more than infantry. I'm not going to build a factory. I could, technically. It's in the rules. It's an industrializable zone. It's just not going to happen.
True.
Iraq.
We'll actually move from Syria to Iraq. We're going home for Christmas.
I don't know if they care about Christmas.
That's it.
Okay. Saudi Arabia do have a move. They move one dude to Transjordan.
They're probably going to take Syria next time as well.
That would be a possibility. But the problem is I have 2 people and 3 territories. But actually, there's less pressure on Cairo next turn. So, because I already, I've solved it. That puzzle has been unlocked. Peru. I don't think I've got enough for a factory yet. It's slowly getting there because I'm not buying that oil. Yeah, it's going to be another 4 turns at this rate. I haven't decided my South American strategy yet. I have bigger problems. There's far more stuff wrong than South America.
It's not worth bothering about yet.
No, I do need to fix that turn counter for next time. But basically, that is the end of the turn.
I did have a South America strategy, but I've not brought it into play yet because I've had other concerns as well.
Yeah, this is it. South America is always more relevant later in the game, isn't it? Game 11, turn 4. Come on, save that. Game 11, turn 4. Let's see if in game 11 you can get a win. I have a feeling this is your best chance to win because I haven't been playing terribly well, which is frustrating because this is the first time we've broadcast a game, and after a 10-0 run of victories, like as soon as we broadcast, I lose. That'd be a thing. Yeah, I mean, I have some concerns. Like as I've always said, Russia can survive if it gets help. Where that's coming from, I don't know.
Well, the Raj could help. Britain can help because they've got no ships in the Atlantic. So
they're because I've had to respond to that disaster at the start of the game. So I've taken Force Z and the Home Fleet out to make a new Force H. I'm pleased though. Like my key worries this turn were Cairo and Australia.
Right.
I've solved those problems.
Well, you haven't solved the problems, I must say.
I've solved Cairo.
No.
At the start of this turn,
you've not solved Australia anyway.
At the start of this turn, if you'd have gone into Cairo with the forces that as they were, and you'd sent your air force in to help, you would have taken Cairo, unquestionably. That changed by the time you were in position to move those troops. So, pleased with that.
Okay.
Australia, you were in position to attack either Queensland or New South Wales. Well, I think New South Wales would have been a push. I actually did make a mistake in Australia, which is unfortunate. I also made a mistake in China.
I can now actually land in Australia, though, unopposed.
Sorry?
I can land in Australia unopposed.
Western Australia, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but you can't land anywhere where you would survive. Like, you don't want to land unopposed. You want to bombard. It makes no sense for you to land in Western Australia because then you've got to shift over, land a supply cart somewhere. don't even have a supply car or the ship to put it on. So, which you could build, but you haven't. So, yeah, challenges. Australia, like I said, I made a mistake, but it's not horrendous. I made a mistake in China, but the Raj is still beefing up. They're short on IPC.
Oh, that's what I've got to do. That's what I've got to do. Yeah, I've got to do that next turn.
It wasn't a bad turn for me, I think, on the whole. My main concern is Russia, because if you were
Russia is in trouble.
If you can eliminate both my forces in a double hit, I'd be very, very worried.
Russia is in trouble.
And I have a horrible feeling that that's what you might try and do. Right, the move from Leningrad to Baltic states, I think it might have been a bad one. Now I'm looking at it. That may have been an error. Because I didn't move the fighters up either.
Well, your fighters couldn't attack if you did move them up.
I wouldn't need to. I didn't need to. I didn't need to think about it from an attack perspective. To be honest, I think it's just a bad move. I should have just left them in Leningrad. If the thinking is, if you go that way, I can go this way, right? The truth is, I don't need to do that on turn one of you going into Bessarabia. If anything, it's better that you get a little deeper before I launch it. I think that was a bad move, and I'm kind of kicking myself because it might have cost me Russia, because I can see 2 or 3 turns I could be in real trouble in Russia. But we'll see. Now, I'm still on a peacetime economy with them, which is so hard. Yeah. Anyway, we'll end the broadcast.
Yes.
And then we'll stream. Then I'll pop AFK and come back.
I have to think about my options.